Well, hello there. Feel like I may have to reintroduce myself. It has been an awfully long time, but finally got my act back together, and here we are. We are back. We are live, and it's weird. I really genuinely want to say, like, thank you very much to everyone who's been like supporting me and watching my content over the last couple of weeks. I got like really busy, like really hectic with life, like actually insanely busy. Genuinely thought for a short period of time I was gonna lose my mind, and I kind of stopped just doing everything and just had to focus on getting all my shit together. And yeah, basically 2 weeks ago today I started to make some content again, and it was absolutely amazing to see you all there in the premieres that I've done, the amount of comments, the amount of likes and stuff on all the videos. So like, honestly, like, genuinely, like, thank you all for the sort of warm welcome back. But before I get accused of being someone with feelings, happy Trafalgar Day, everyone. Unless you're French or Spanish, of course. Obviously not such a happy day for them. But yeah, it should be a national holiday for us here in the UK. But it's not. But it should be a national holiday. It is Trafalgar Day, a day where basically everyone in the Navy, anyone who's ever been in the Navy, anyone surrounding the Navy, anyone who sailed anything larger than a rubber dinghy, celebrates one of the greatest naval legends of all time, none other than Vice Admiral Horatio Nelson. Honestly, like, genuinely, I've been into like naval games. My work revolves around the Navy, and like genuinely, just the story, just the legend of the man himself is pretty damn inspiring. Lord Nelson actually laid his life down at the Battle of Trafalgar when he took a mere 27 ships of the line, 4 frigates, a schooner, a cutter, and 17,000 men up against the combined might of the French and the Spanish navies in the early 1800s, when, you know, these were the 3 largest empires in the world. The French and Spanish turned up with 33 ships of the line, 5 frigates, 2 brigs, and over 30,000 men, and through sort of miraculous ingenuity and superior strategy, whilst laying his life down in the process, the British lost 458 men and about 1,200 were wounded. The French and Spanish lost almost 4,400 men, a further 2,500 wounded, 8,000 were captured. We took home 17 of their ships of the line. So yeah, it was honestly, if you don't know, if you haven't read about it, you don't know about it, like, honestly, go up and read up or get a good audio book on the Battle of Trafalgar. It genuinely is amazing. So, Mr. Williams, Mr. Boo-Hoo, Silverleaf, Randy, Saberhawk in chat, how are you doing? Dax, welcome back. We missed you. YouTube will watch this content has been a little dry lately. Well, hopefully we can remedy that. Changing planes in Seattle, heading for Oregon. We'll watch until I have to leave. Have a great stream. Thank you very much, Saber. Wishing you a safe and quick, uneventful flight. Thanks, Hank, for the welcome back as well. I think the only real way that we can start off this stream is, of course, by playing the ship that holds the namesake of Vice Admiral Nelson, which of course would be the British Tier 6 battleship, the Nelson. I would expect quite a few of these to be being played today. I genuinely would. Also massively appreciate everyone who smashed that like button already. Thank you very much. I don't know, we'll see how this stream goes. I'm probably not going to stream for too long, but if we can get enough people in here, if there's enough people on, why not have some sort of reenactment? Alright, there's no Spanish ships in the game, but maybe we can do a French versus British Navy. I am not picking a French ship. I'm just saying, before anyone says no. I 100% will be in one of the British ships if we manage to get enough people in. We've only been alive for 8 minutes and we've already got about 10 viewers now. Thank you very much, everyone. Hope you're enjoying. And remember back in the day where I'd refuse to switch the button to the live scene unless there was like 50 people. My God, what a prima donna I was. Randy, I'm 100% sure Randy remembers those. You're like, no, I'm not going live. You haven't hit 25 likes yet. Go away. To be young. Oh my God, there's so many people here. So, how has everyone else been celebrating Trafalgar Day? Has anyone done any celebrations for Trafalgar Day? Oh, well, that's not what we want to see in our very first game back. That's some rather angry Iowa shells, and of course I just happen to have my armor piercing loaded in my Nelson, so we're getting like spammed. Done slightly better than their first salvo. Slightly better than their first 2 salvos. Oh great, I'm getting spammed out of the smoke as well. Oh, that's alright, that's a fire, that's HE. Like, who cares about HE? I'm in the Nelson, don't you know? Out of all the ships that you could be shooting at, I really should change to... Oh, I did change to HE, oh my god. Are you still hitting islands? Yes. Yes, of course I'm hitting islands. Okay, time for our first heal. Oh, that's some Atlantico secondaries. I don't know whether I want to burn down that Atlantico first. Or finish off that Iowa. Wow. Oh no, fires. Whatever shall I do? Oh, come on, ZF6. Yes, thank you. We're gonna die. I can't remember the last time I got focused this hard. There is no justice in the world. Why, if I can just stay alive for another 43 seconds... Ah, well... Atlantico's kind of put a spanner in, that works. Jesus Christ. Atlantico's so broken. Gonna have to send an apology letter to the Lord Nelson Appreciation Society for my terribly poor showing. I did know it was Yak's birthday today. I've already wished Mr. Yak a happy birthday, and I've told him he doesn't look a day over 52. He's only 47, ladies and gentlemen, but we advised him that he didn't look that old. You sang to him? What's he done to upset you so much that you felt the need to sing to him? Hitting Island, that's my move. Hankman, I'll let you know that I have been hitting Island since 1984. The OG Island hitter. Thank you, Mr. Play. It is nice. It feels nice to be back. To be honest, I've missed all these fine folks around, and so yes, we're back. Back at it. Again. I think Prince Blip needs to take some responsibility, in all fairness, for his island placement. A lot of the time it is very inconvenient. I keep on putting them in my way. I'm sure they move, you know, depending on the depending on where my position is. Nerf Islands when? Right, okay. Well, I feel terrible because I done an absolutely shocking job in the Nelson there. But we're going to stick with the British theme. We're going to take out the Rook. To be fair, some of those islands, they do. Almost every single island moves faster than the Vermont. Oh my god, what a pig of a ship that is. I feel sorry for the Vermont. I genuinely do. I didn't even notice. I just then I just checked. I was like, oh, am I in live chat? Artbox Commando gets a special shout out for having the greatest name I have seen this match so far. No, he wins. He wins greatest name in this game. Fart Box Commando. There aren't words to describe how much you dislike. I'm sure, Blake, a man of your talents, your education, your middle upper class upbringing, surely you have words to squander on said ship. I am the commoner of the British CCs. we expect more. We expect some eloquence from you. Is it my good looks or my charm? Neither. Sorry. My wife just came in after taking our pups for a walk. Commenting on how great the British weather is. She's absolutely drenched, the poor lady. I use the term lady loosely, okay? She married me at the end of the day. Alright, come on, Anchorage. Make a decision on your turn in. I kind of want to shoot at that Provincienne, because that thing, if it gets behind an island, it's gonna become the bane of not just mine but everyone's existence. Right, come on then. Let's have you. Let's use I'm gonna try and keep an eye out for that Carcatulio, because if he starts, of course the Provincienne would take no damage. He also can't aim straight either, so it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Come on, Rourke, we need to make up for Nelson. Arctulio shots coming in. Oh, look. The Provincienne bombers. God, you need to die. I'm starting to think it might have been a bit of a mistake. Pushing in, because, yeah, there's an Alabama, the Carcatulio, there's a Georgia, and what's up there? And a oh, it's a Bismarck. Nobody's concerning themselves with a Bismarck. Not at 18 kilometers. Not one person ever has gone, oh no, a Bismarck from range in this game, obviously. We're talking about good things in British history today, okay? Oh, I'll make that comment, and of course, my next target is a hood. Was that the Georgia? Damn. I heard. It is my fault. I've pushed this side, and of course, all their battleships are here. And all my battleships are hiding. Would have rather avoid HE, but it's a DD. You got to shoot them. You literally, you just have to shoot. They have to die. You sneaky little bugger. Well, I just need to disengage for a little bit. Maybe get a couple of these heals off. I should. Well, that anchorage looks like it's going to turn broadside to me. Broadside enough to warrant a salvo. Okay, I'm going to escape. collect myself somewhat. Are you calling the American ungrateful colonists? I mean, you're not wrong. But today's about the French. Oof. That amazing German armor, ladies and gentlemen. My god, Spartan! That's actually something we need to talk about, folks. It was going to be my video today, but I'll be honest with you, I got a bit distracted. But the showdown happened. We had America versus UK in a... I can't remember what country the Atlantic Core comes from, but not an American ship and a Russian ship. There was a fight. There was many a foul word passed, many insults thrown around. There was tears, there was sadness, and it was all recorded for your enjoyment. So that will be coming tomorrow. Brazil, that's the one. I'm pretty sure, isn't it? It's actually British. It's a British ship that was sailed by an American fighting against the British ship in a Russian ship, which makes absolutely no sense. But it was my fault. I said something stupid, and Spartan gladly inclined and proceeded to teach me a lesson, shall we say. I'm giving it away. Or not. Maybe. Only time will tell. You will have to wait till tomorrow. Without us, you'd still be throwing spears. It's give and take. Us, America would still be a dusty bowl of people fighting over, I don't know, who's got the prettiest looking bow. See, I am still quite tentative about pushing in here, because I am still quite low on health. There's another heal, and there's a semi-broadside hood. Don't really want to get myself into a position where I'm fighting through... God damn it, hood! Why couldn't you have done that before? There is actually, like genuinely, the Spartan High face-off. The ending is something you want to stick around for. I'm not just saying that because I want you to watch it for longer, but the ending, it's quite an ending. I feel like I've made up for previous transgressions. Besides the fact that obviously there's a DD out here spotting me. And what is that other ship? There is an Alabama sneaking out there somewhere. Oh. Hello. Hang on. Am I about to push out in front of a Georgia? He's not looking at me. It's fine. Come here, Alabama.
Engine boost activated.
Want to remind you of where your nation came from. Somewhere over there. To the west of your current location. It was a little island. Okay, it was a little island. Okay, nothing really to talk about too much.
Begins in 5 minutes.
I don't know why, but I just had the Dad's Army theme tune come into my head. Do you think you're kidding, Mr. Hitler?
Our victory is in sight.
They must have been close, because, like, yeah, he stopped firing momentarily. Did he literally, he just sat there this entire time. He gone. No, we're not dodging that one. That's fine. Dr. Ghost! How do?
Engine boost deactivated.
Just reminding America who's their daddy is as you come into chat. Ah, you couldn't have timed it any better. Wow, there we go. Oh my god. You're not supposed to laugh at your own jokes, Hive. Oh, someone needs to clip that. I actually should probably be the one who does it, but I don't have that much skill. Right, there we go. How can we further enjoy our Trafalgar Day? Rabina, welcome. Hope you are having a pleasant Monday. Agincourt. Well, yeah, but that would be the obvious choice. Don't know why. This is why we like to keep you around, Blay. You sometimes have this. You sometimes come at us with this knowledge. It's only founded in ancient Britannia. I think if you play this game and don't appreciate British ships, you gotta kind of be a doofus. There are some really good ships. I appreciate some of the American ships as well. Actually, I don't think there's a particular nation I dislike. French, today, obviously, enemy. Normally, they're alright. Dr. Ghost, I don't want to ban you from my chat. You cannot disrespect the Tiger 5-9. Tiger 5-9 is the greatest bad ship in the entire game. It may have literally been a helicopter ship that had some minor defensive forms. But if a British helicopter ship can be the highest performing tier 6 cruiser in the entire game, imagine what we could do with a real one. I've got a weird soft spot. I know I've got a weird soft spot for Tiger 5-9. It shouldn't be good. I shouldn't enjoy it. It's on paper, it's terrible, but somehow I just have fun in it, and it's I don't know, it's, I guess it goes back to the days of, you know, not being loved by my parents. That gives me this sadomasochistic tendencies where I feel like I need to punish myself and I deserve the abuse of playing said ship, but I do, and I love it. And you can entirely blame it on the parents. I'm pretty sure, if I look, I'm pretty sure Marblehead is still in my top 5 most played ships. It was the first ship I ever got 8 kills in, and like, honest to God, it was like, it was within a few months of the game coming out. Like, it was really quite soon, and I just absolutely wiped the floor. Poor guy. Poor Kuma was just sailing along, minding his own business. Agincourt from the other side of the equator. No, I absolutely love the Marblehead. I've definitely got a soft spot for it. I hope this St. Louis has a soft spot for me. Only one. Only one, but we'll take it. Oh no. No, no. Blunt, we can't be fighting. I can fight the Colbert. I refuse to shoot at you. The bandit. Can't do it. Not today. Oh, we might as well cheekily use one of these heals. Oh, go on, Colbert. Oh, go on, a little bit. Just a little. You didn't even shoot at me. He understands. No, Agincourt, don't shoot at me. Spartan, did you see that? Just enough. It's Worcester. Not Wooster. God damn it. Don't. This is our day. Give us one day. Just pronounce British stuff properly. Once. Please. Ah. That was an unfortunate but fun. Try pronouncing the sauce. Worcestershire sauce. That is incredibly hard, even for someone who's British. I genuinely had to stop and think exactly how to pronounce it for a moment before even trying to. Worcestershire sauce. What other famed ship of the British Navy shall we take out? Come on, chat. Let's have you all chip in. Apart from you, Blame Master, you've already picked one. Someone else. Give someone else a go. Shall I just go through the tiers and just play a British battleship at each tier? What do we think? Warspite, Iron Duke. Do you have the Queen Mary? Vanguard. Right, we're going to go up the tiers. Right, okay, so we're going to do tier 4. So we've got Iron Duke, Queen Mary, or the other Tiger. I love this because people are just naming great ships that I love. You all don't even pronounce British stuff properly. I'll give you that. Okay. I can't deny it. I've been to Birmingham once or twice. If anyone's ever been to Yorkshire, right? Okay, so we have a bit of a we have a one vote for each, one for the Iron Duke, one for the Queen Mary. Someone break the stalemate before I lose my mind. Don't make me pick. I'm not old enough to be making these kinds of decisions. We will get to the Vanguard. We're going to do a battleship for each tier because Lord Nelson would not be seen on anything less than a ship of the line, which would be the equivalent of a battleship. There we go. Phil jumping in with a Mary. None of the, well, yes, I'm aware none of the ships from the Battle of Trafalgar are in the game, but this is Lord Nelson's day. I see an Emile Burton. I see a victim on the enemy team. HMS Victory went. I don't know. I pitched that in their stream today. I said when is tier -4 galleons coming? Daniel from Czech Republic, welcome. How are you doing? HMS Victory when? Like, don't preach to the choir. I would absolutely love to. I would genuinely, like, honestly, like, not to knock Ubisoft, but after their fumble with that Skull and Bones, like, how many people out there are crying out for some sail era, you know, battles? Like, it's got to be an absolutely huge potential audience, and they absolutely screwed that up. The camera's not on, it's fine. Can you poll my viewers? You can't say things like poll in front of my viewers because these are all disgusting old men. You brought me coffee. Well, there, tea. Right. Right. Right, okay, so I'll tell you what, you ask them. Go on, big mouth. Go on.
Can you tell my lovely husband, who's not that lovely really, that he's really lucky to have a cup of tea and a Snickers brought to him and his 2 peps walked while he just sits here and says really stupid jokes to you all. Yeah, thank you.
Well, there we go. That was Mrs. Hound, everyone. You can go away now. You've brought me my cup of tea and Snickers. You may leave. What? Come back. What was the phrase Queen used? You may excuse yourself. You may excuse yourself, woman. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you. USS Constitution versus HMS Victory is unfair, because HMS Victory is older. It is the oldest battleship, warship, in the world. Oldest commissioned, because it's still commissioned. Just want to point out that due to my wife's distraction, that Omaha got away with sailing broadside to a battleship. Fine, come on. Ooh, and a Yahagi as well. You are a lucky bastard, Hive. Tea and chockies delivered. Yes. Yes, I am. I'll tell you what, I have a fantastic idea. We're going to do that era of ship, Britain against America. What we can do, right, okay, so in the UK, there's a sawmill called Chesapeake. It used to be, it used to be an American warship. But what happened was, we commandeered it from you. took it home, chopped it up, and turned it into a sawmill. That is true. That victory is quite a spectacular, or was quite a spectacular ship. Still is quite a spectacular ship, in all fairness. Ruh-roh. Might have to switch to HE for this Julio Cesare, because I might be over here on my own. Like, he's kind of going to focus down on that cruiser first. %, expecting torps from that Yahagi. Is the HE big enough? The Citadel? No. Alright, let's slow down. Let's turn away. I've just realised what happened. Right. This is how influential Trafalgar Day is around the world, ladies and gentlemen. The entire team, understanding that I'm playing in celebration of Trafalgar, is bravely following me in battle. It doesn't matter how far and wide they have to come from, but they are coming. They're all coming to support. They expect me to lay down my life to provide them with the motivation and inspiration they need to win this battle. Oh, Yahagi's coming back with his torpedoes.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Anyone else want to say kind of ha-ha? Like, bless him, he tried. Now, I have no right winning this. The Julio is deciding not to target me. I need to wait for my guns to come around and hopefully for him to be plumb enough to think, yes, I shall just charge this Queen Mary. You going for the ram? I believe, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no.
Problem solved, sir.
Is he just allowing us to do a casual drive-by? Alright, Kate, don't get cocky. You got away with it. I'm just going to ignore them now. That didn't happen. Okay?
Nice work.
Alright, I need to be careful because I don't know where this... What was this? This was British. It was the Renowned. The Renowned is kind of sitting there. Somewhere. Doing something. Evening, Mike. Welcome. I am spotted. Tactical beaching, folks. So where is the DD? Oh, you're there.
The ship is on fire.
Right, well, let's back away out of those torpedoes. How lucky is that for Johnny?
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Ever feel like you're being cyberbullied? Ha! The might of the British against the British. Well, at least now we have gone dark. Although we do have fire still. And we are supported by our good allies, the Americans. Do you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to ask, because you're there in chat. Spartan, if you fancy joining us, all you have to do is just say the words. We will gladly have you in, because we did have much fun the other day. It's an awfully bold move, Mr. New Mexico. No. Oh no. Well, it wasn't a dev strike. I am not accepting your fire right now. I've only just regained the majority of my health.
Problem solved, sir. Enemy severely damaged.
God damn it, that Bajoni is blessed by the gods. Come on, Queen Mary. Go, go, go. Get those old coal-fired engines going. Powering up the Xbox. Retro. Ladies and gentlemen. None other than Spartan Elite 43 shall be joining us very shortly. No doubt some insults will be thrown about to the British. Ooh, there you are. What? You are not getting away with it this time. Well, okay. Apparently you get one more. You get one more free life. Johnny's like a fucking cat. What? I'm calling shenanigans. Oh, secondaries. I've got secondaries. I've got a secondary booster. I'm freaking time.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
I felt like we worked far too hard in that game. For such little in the way of roads. Alright, okay, let's see if our Iron Duke, who went back to defend, see if he can somehow pull a miracle out of his ass in the next 50 seconds. Come on, Tiny Knight, you can do it. I have so much faith. I'm not even going to watch. Full confidence in Tiny Knight to finish that off and take us away to victory. That's the one. Oh, I've got to remember, because it's so easy to remove people. Right, okay. So do we jump into Discord chat? And can I switcheroo things enough so quickly and seamlessly that nobody even notices what happened? Bear with us uno momento. I don't know. Looks like we're using game chat, folks. Because oh no, we're not using game chat. Bear with me. Technical difficulties will ensue. Ooh. Hello. Right, you can hear me. Hello. Right, you can hear me. Hello. I can hear you. Yes, I can. Oh, hang on. There's some feedback somewhere. Wouldn't be a Hive stream unless there was technical difficulties. Right, turn that one down a bit. And oh, you know why I can hear myself? Because I am a potato, I believe. Probably. Right. Right, let me just close all those windows. Close all those windows. Close that window just in case. And there we go. Right, okay. So now hang on. What? I just need to figure out audio output capture. That should be this one. Right, okay. So that should be oh my god. I should have thought about this.
Yeah.
Right, that should be that one. And there we go. So now if you could just sing me a quick song, Spartan, I'm sure I can get the audio working.
All right, let me channel my inner British here. America.
Right, so mute on that channel works. It's Trafalgar Day. You can't do that to me.
What? It's based off of a British song. What do you mean?
Well, of course it is.
Like, I was being extremely respectful, I thought.
Extra respect today for the British and for tea.
So I have set my filters to be purely British. It is up to you to decide the tier.
Well, I'm going through the tiers in British battleships because that's the equivalent of a ship on the line. And if Nelson was around in World War II, that's exactly what you would be sailing. So
I have never seen the Queen Mary's camo until just now. It's kind of nice.
it's not
Kind of reminds me of Undertaker.
I'm not like a huge fan usually of like the really bright, dazzling camos, but it's not too bright. Just a little dazzling.
We'll just call it. We'll call it the Hive camo. It's just not too bright.
I'm hurt, ladies and gentlemen. I've got a soundboard for this.
Emotional damage.
And now I have no eardrums. Thank you, Hive. Appreciate you.
Did that come through that loud?
Oh, it came through loud and proud. All right.
Good to know for future reference.
Now, basically, while I'm playing, I'm not going to have much in the way of sound coming through because it's going to be me and you talking, but I won't have like the sound of the actual like game in my head. It'll be fine though. Who needs sounds while playing World of Warships Legends? You'll still be better than 60% of the player base.
Yeah, I mean, like, no sound or all sound where basically your entire game is taken up with someone chewing Doritos.
Hive, you're quieter than Spartan, but I guess that's about right. You're not wrong.
That is yeah, that's pretty much par of the course. There we go. Let me do
You've heard nothing yet. Just give me a couple of minutes to get cooking, and then all of a sudden we'll see who's really loud.
Right,
the way it
okay.
goes.
I think we should be about on par now. We should be about, maybe.
Are you Scottish?
Shut- I'm not Scottish. Welsh.
Well, you just said we're on par.
What's par got to do with Scotland?
Oh boy.
I'm not even going
to answer that
American.
I am not even going to answer that question. What does par have to do with Scotland? Hive, where did golf come from?
I don't know.
And they call us dumb Americans that know nothing. That's your neighbor, for God's sakes.
Golf?
Well, not your neighbor because you're a Welshman, so you're further south, but like it's your country's neighbor to the north.
Like,
Like,
I've got to look now. Where was golf invented? Golf, as my grandfather would say, is a good way, a terrible way to spoil a good walk. And apparently it does originate in St Andrews, but I know nothing about golf. The only thing I know about golf is Tiger Woods was the best, and he was a player, which you have to respect. And I'm not talking about golf.
yeah, I was gonna say, which part of the player and respect do you have to talk about here? All right.
Guy got more ass than a toilet seat at Ascot.
Spoken like a true British. Or Fred from Scooby-Doo.
Right, tier 5. I think everyone knows what ship I'm gonna pick. I'm not
Tier
even gonna
5?
ask chat.
Would this be the famed Warspite? Oh, shock. Shock it all. Well, I guess I'll bring the true Queen Elizabeth class. And I will also remove the Big 7 perk because that's not needed. We shoot AP around these parts.
Turns up in renowned. You're like, "Wait."
Oh no, we going just straight up Hive versus Spartan, Queen Elizabeth versus Warspite. This has beauty written all over it.
Is this because of our battle the other day? I said we weren't friends then, okay? So we can be friends again now. Don't have to compete.
No, you didn't say that we weren't friends. You said, and I quote, I ain't talking to you. You're my enemy. That was exactly what was said.
Don't give it all away.
Like I said, that video cannot possibly be spoiled. There's no way, even if you know the outcome of what's going in, like you still would not be able to figure out what was happening in the moment. And then the banter between you and I is just always golden.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was nothing but polite the entire time. I'm a true British gentleman, wouldn't you know?
Or Gaming told Hive to get some content out before he gets kicked from the CC program. That's probably not entirely unfactual.
In all fairness, they haven't said anything to me, but at the beginning of the stream, I said basically, like life just got so freaking hectic. I just didn't have the time, or when I had the time, I just didn't have the head for making content at all. And
do you believe this, Hive? I had somebody comment on my video the other day, and this is what they said. Spartan, you only put out just enough content for Wargaming to keep you around. It's like,
you
mother trucker, I put a video up 7
day.
days a week plus multiple streams. Like, what do you want from me? Like, how much? There's no one that puts out as much content as me.
That probably comes... somehow someone's got us confused, because I've had that said about me. Oh, here's Hive's mandatory stream for the month.
Alright. I've been spotted. But I'm in a Queen Elizabeth, so it's fine.
What?
Are we bottom tier or top? Top tier. Oh, this is beautiful.
We are.
Okay, what are we up against? Destroyers. Minakaze T-22. Not the scariest destroyers in the world, if I'm honest.
No,
Neither of those are going to death strike us, most likely.
I am not overly concerned.
Meanwhile, Mutsuki is charging in, so I should be able to see something real soon. The French have fired upon my British battleship! We must murder!
It's Trafalgar Day. There is only one way we can repay them, and that's with death.
Exactly, and the only reason I haven't shot at him yet is because I'm expecting this destroyer to spot this little turd burglar any moment. Notice how Hive is in the game, and he's textbook right behind me.
I
It's like,
am using the well-known
Spartan effect.
technique of Spartan armor.
Hit him! Shoot him, Hive!
I can't. He's gone.
You let him get away!
Wait, just...
You knew he was coming! Like, I even said I was holding my shot to be able to shoot the little turd.
I know, but...
And you didn't even shoot at him!
But we were... You were being competitive from the start, so I took the shot at the Queen Mary.
Right. You know, because definitely when you're competitive, you don't want to play to win. Oh, I just citadelled the Dunkirk. That's your repentant. Oh God, that's a worse fight. That's gonna hurt. It could have been worse. We're fine. Also, hello, Queen Mary. Please don't shoot me. Okay, he didn't actually shoot me. Thank you. Hi, Hive.
Hi.
Fancy meeting you here.
Do you come
There's
here
a lot of
often?
torpedoes heading my way, Hive. I'd really rather not be sitting here waiting for these torpedoes to get to me. Oh, brother.
Oh, I overturned.
Speed!
So
Yes!
I blocked
Calculated.
one
100%. The game knew that because I shot at the destroyer, I shouldn't take those torpedoes. That's what it was.
Oh, I was trying to get the shot on that Dunkirk.
Can't believe I left that guy with... Well, I can. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
It's in my nature.
It's what you do.
Torpedoes astern! Look out, Hive! There's still a destroyer there that wouldn't be there had somebody shot him.
I tried to blind fire him. Ah!
Okay.
There's another destroyer.
You mean there are two in this lobby full of destroyers?
And they're both here.
Yes. And I'm not quite ready to shoot him yet, so it's versus you. You're fine, right? You're in a worse fight. Guaranteed death strike. Especially at this range. You'll be fine. Oh, God. Now remember what I said about it would be very difficult to get dev struck by either of these two destroyers. Make sure that I didn't lie.
Difficult, yet not impossible.
But you didn't get dev struck.
I didn't.
Technically.
I lost enough health just before.
Thankfully, my destroyer is deciding to... Oh, no, you don't, you little turd. Goodbye. Alright.
Don't worry.
Two Queen Marys at
pair of
point blank,
Queen Marys.
and the worst destroyer player I've ever seen behind me. Fortunately, these things aren't exactly known for their hard-hitting nature, because they are British, so we should be fine. That actually stung, I ain't gonna lie.
I've put out a lot of content over the last 2 weeks. I've been fit.
Thank God. He has torpedoes? What?
Yes, it has one per side.
That would have been relevant information to have. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that would have been very, very key
You're
information
a CC.
to have.
You have the ship. How do you not know?
Don't play Tier 4! I don't care if they give me the ship or not. It's not something that I play.
Don't you know you're a CC? You're expected to know everything. About everything at all times. God damn it.
I mean, I'm doing a pretty decent job of like, mitigating damage and dishing it out. So I think I've won this little Spartan versus Hive conflict with who is going to have the most damage. And also the fact that Queen Elizabeth is just simply better than Warspite, clearly. I think we can settle it after all this time.
I feel like we have to engage because obviously...
No!
Obviously,
Dang it!
Obviously that destroyer got confused between the two of us, and you'll load me
Please
and not
land
you.
one of these torpedoes one time, and I don't mean the Queen Mary on me. Let's just go ahead and slow down, turn. Why did I just use my damage control?
There's a torpedo.
Oh, he did. Oh, thank God. Potatoes are gonna potate. That's what they do. And then he gets an immediate fire. Screw you, game. It is literally... Move an A! Okay, that's not him. It's Normandy. That makes more sense. That's the French versus the British. It is British Day, so makes sense.
I don't know what you're talking about, Daniel. There is no such thing as premium RNG.
Clearly!
I clearly
mean,
don't have it today. I'll have to. Obviously, I forgot.
Because everybody knows I have the worst RNG, and I'm out here just slaughtering.
I obviously haven't sent Prince Blip enough pictures of tea being thrown into harbours and lakes for him to dial up my RNG this week.
Apparently, this guy's going to double back the other direction, so I guess I need to go to the right side of this island to head him off. This destroyer still has not been able to do anything other than launch at maximum range in his Mitsuki. Gotta love it. Alright, Queen Mary, please, show yourself.
That was perfect.
Peekaboo! Take that. Go ahead, shoot back at my bow. Let's see how that works out for you, Sunshine. I believe you can do it. By the way, this is a game that we have been losing on ships, winning on points.
Yeah, because both the DDs came over here. Our DD capped A and somehow got away with it.
And then they hit him. It's like they waited for me to get my guns loaded and then decided to finally touch him with torps. Alright, so we have two battleships against me, a Mutsu and a Warspite. Warspite is obviously the bigger problem, but that Dallas could be an issue.
This has genuinely got me curious, because I don't know about that, Mr. Ghost. Because, Spartan, how many games have you got in total now? It must be...
15,000 something?
That's a pretty reasonable number. I'm at 17,000. So there's combined 32,000 battles.
Like, we don't need to engage here. We have the lead. We're gonna have two caps. It's gonna take them a while to get in position to like capture the bases. So once this guy captures this base, he needs to get back. I'm gonna try to put myself in a position to counter these guys as they push in towards the caps.
Here you go, folks. You've seen it live. Spartan 100% carried me. I'm 100% doing the right thing by just
Get
going,
back, brother man.
Just get away. just leave them alone.
Just get back. Okay, Dallas is officially an alpha. We know that Warspite is still very healthy, which is sadness, because we are not going to trade well when it comes to Warspite. Both of us are going to absolutely obliterate, and he's got more hit points, because he has not had to fight anything that can do damage, because I've been over here the whole time. As long as our destroyer doesn't get himself killed, we should be fine. Mulvaney has been the one guy that's shown that he can actually do something.
In all fairness, I think he'll be fine, because RDD likes firing torpedoes at maximum range. So he's
no, this is the other guy. That was the Mitsuki. Oh. So as long as this guy doesn't get himself killed, we should be fine. I'm assuming that the battleships went in towards Alpha as well, which is why they're not spotted, because they're behind that island, which is perfect for me, because that's going to give me the ability to kind of, you know, stay at range. They're not going to make up 200 points by the time they get Charlie capped, right? Like, there's no way. The only way that they win this is by killing. So I just gotta be careful.
I just realised, I thought Marble Flint mistyped when he said, "I resemble that remark, Randy." And no, he resembles that remark when Randy called us all nerds.
Alright, I'm going to have to turn around because I'm running out of room to kite, and I don't want to go in front of these islands. I want to have the ability to disengage. And now they get spotted. Go figure. But they're so far away that it doesn't matter. I can't shoot them anyway, so... In fact, it was them going into the caps. They are trying to lose this game by not attacking us, which is perfect.
Yeah, and those two battleships are sailing out of A, and it looks like Nick
They're going to Charlie.
Is smart enough that he is just going to go and sneak back into the top of A and just kind of leave them to it.
That would be a play, but actually wouldn't be smart, because right now we're not going to lose unless we die, right? Like... That is how we lose this match. And with all of them chasing caps with 3 minutes left, it takes, what, a minute and a half to capture a base by one person. By the time those battleships get there, that will essentially have wasted the majority of the game. And we just simply survive. there's no reason for him to even get into cap. Though it's not the worst decision he could make.
No, it's
Because
not.
clearly the Dallas is in Charlie, the battleships are following. Like I
not.
said, they just wasted a minute and a half going after that cap instead of trying to put themselves in position to be useful. And none of them have recognized the fact that they're not going to make up enough points quick enough to win this match. And then, of course, our destroyer is going to slip into alpha and just
upset
deny them points.
even more. But this might be good, actually, because they might turn to come after the DD, which they shouldn't catch. And that means they're definitely not going to head your way. Which also means
I
they're not
could put myself in position to shoot them, but I really don't feel like it's a good idea because of
No,
my
they're
limited
full
hit points.
health.
I'm all out of heals, and they are very healthy. Both of them can overmatch, and I don't want to test RNG. So there's no reason for me to put myself in any position to get yeeted. Because that's a 100-point swing for the enemy right there if I die without taking anybody with me.
We'd still win, but
Yeah, but it's still, it's an unnecessary risk.
not preferable.
It is the Mutsu that's actually coming towards me, though. If there's ever anybody that I plan on going after, I guess it would be that. I am wondering where the Helena or the Dallas ended up, because he should be getting close to Bravo by this point. Take the shot before I... Oh, God, he got into range just as my shit went... That's sadness. I tried to shoot before he got into range so that I would be able to blind fire, essentially.
Oh,
But-
the old, he will be there in a second on my edge.
Exactly. Oh, hi, Dallas. I still got a plane for you.
Far too much proper gameplay is going on here. I don't
I mean,
like
it's
this.
win. It's
I
I
don't like
did
this smart
117,000
play.
damage. I didn't want to lose this. Like, this was a losable game. There was no reason for us to put ourselves in unnecessary risk.
See, we would have lost if I shot at that destroyer.
Is that where we're going with that?
Yep, 100%.
That's a
all.
that's a W.
All me.
We'll t-
All me. That was.
We
ladies
take
and
those.
gentlemen. I wasn't last
No, you were not.
by some miraculous.
2 out of the 3 lowest players on our team were in American battleships, which is sadness.
It's Trafalgar Day, though. You know.
Oh yeah, I'm all for jumping in on British ships and showing folks the what's.
Well, it's all for us today. You know,
Giving them the beans.
was between the French, the British traitors in America.
I mean, if you're going tier 6 and you're taking that, then I guess it's only right that I take this.
All Nelson. All
I know this is called Collingwood, but it's essentially the Rodney. We'll call it Rodney. Even though Rodney was just Nelson.
I don't understand why they haven't put Rodney in the game. I think they've got it on PC now, haven't they?
I don't know. Probably. I think it's got torpedoes, if I remember correctly, doesn't it?
Well,
Right.
it should.
I know it did in real life,
Yeah.
but I'm saying, like, I think they actually added it into PC and gave it torpedoes. Top tier again. Everything over matches.
DDs.
There's an Atlanta for good fun. The destroyers aren't the scariest. I mean, Stord could go either way, I guess. But Mayhan, Moss, not the scariest destroyers to go against. It'll be fine.
ほらシャキッとしなさいな作戦始まるわよ
Alright. Hive will now make up for his previous fight
I will. I
by
have
not
to.
getting death struck by a torpedo boat.
Can't promise anything.
We've got a Nevny here, so should be fine, right? As long as he doesn't sail directly behind the island where he can't spot anything. If he goes to the right a little bit, he can spot potentially people that are broadside right now. Would be beautiful to take shots at. How is he spotting that guy? Somebody else is.
He's not. It's the Vastras.
I'll take that shot over the island at the broadside renown. Especially 17-inch armor piercing. Could have been better.
There was another battleship.
3 seconds. I'll take a shot at the moss because why not? That's all the shots you don't. Oh god, I'm gonna beach. This was mistakes. I missed. Oh, no, don't do this to me, game. Please don't get me stuck in some weird horseshoe bullshit. Please. Like, I'm trying to bounce off the island and I'm scraping along the side. This is exactly how you get stuck in those, like, weird horseshoe bullshits.
Oh, I freaking hate that. Or you're like, what looks to be like 3 ship lengths away from the side of an island, yet still.
Okay, so the destroyer went left. Okay, so we know where all 3 of their destroyers are. 2 of them went to the Charlie Cap. 1 of them is over here on Alpha. We know that the Moss ended up going to Charlie.
Take it easy.
Our destroyer sitting behind the island's a little annoying.
He's literally just sitting there.
Alright, I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna try to put myself in position to counter this left flank, even though there's a war spite over there that has bad intention. Wait a second. Hold. Hello, Colorado.
He's about to get hit by 16-inch
look like you would
British
love-
HE and 17-inch British AP.
And a reload booster, but then he went forward as soon as I fired. Get nothing out of it. Sadness. And then he starts looking at me like, you didn't just fire at him? Or wait, you're behind the island, aren't you? Probably can't see you.
He did shoot at
least
me. I backed away a little.
Yeah, he's
sharpish.
staring at me. He wants the giblets. He wants them.
He spotted the name. The recognition is kicking in.
I don't have any armor belt, so any shell that hits me is going to hurt. Fortunately, he only hit me with 1. Okay. Destroyer looks like they're about to die. Atlanta is over here on the left as well, so it's just Warspite that's really a problem potentially for this left flank. Wondering where the Renowned is right now.
He reversed back up on that. That's 3 fires on that Colorado. Oh, is that no?
There's
That's
Connecticut. Probably we had spotters that weren't just sitting in one place. Oh, there's the Renowned. Ask and you shall receive. You gotta spot him yourself as a battleship with no armor.
That Colorado has my flat broadside.
That's not an ideal situation for a,
And he's just...
対応完了したわよ。
I think he's looking for you.
He probably is, which is why I haven't shot where he can shoot me.
I have HE2, Mr. Connecticut.
Hello,
Please
Mr.
enjoy.
Connecticut. Oh, that's accurate as hell. Oof. Those 5 full pins. I'll take that. Don't you tell me that Colorado's going to shoot me. That's the first time I've been spotted in like 3 minutes. Come on now.
Oh, I told you about it. He was straight up eyeing you. I was sitting there, flat, pretty much to him, and his guns were pointing over in your general direction.
Oh yeah. Hopefully I finish him off here. Oh, I didn't finish him. Hopefully you finish him. Hopefully somebody finishes him. The fact that he's still alive is a little scary, Hive. Can we kill him?
Uno momento.
Okay, I'll kill him. Surely this will be a kill. There we go.
こちらが優勢。
Okay, so we got the Renown right here. We got the Warspite that's getting rushed on the left. Connecticut does not overmatch. That's good. Oh my
Connecticut
god, I
is
hate...
hard running.
Reverse ship! Lord have mercy! Turn the gerbils around!
That is a fire on the Connecticut.
Yappy. Well, this is another Raffle Stomp. At least the last one was competitive. Boy, this ship does not change course very quickly. Okay, down goes the enemy Warspites. We don't have to worry about him. I do have a reload booster ready to go, and I'm about to pop around the corner and say hello to this Renown.
I have this Andrea Dory pushing. He does have a DD with him, but he is already on fire.
No Citadel? Come on.
Andrea Doria doesn't even match, right?
I thought it had 15-inch guns, but it might have 14s. The fact that I keep leaving these little turds alive is a little bit annoying.
One day you'll blow up
Dude,
a ship.
I did it to the Colorado. It took 2 extra salvos to kill the Colorado, and now the Renown just torped me because I can't kill him. And then he gets an immediate fire with his secondaries.
DD, although I kind of appreciate the smoke.
And then all of my shells just decide they don't need to hit him. Unreal, dude. Now I'm gonna get torped again with the other side. If only I had a destroyer that could shoot the little turd.
戦を撃沈よ。
This guy's shooting HE out of Connecticut. Like, I get it, but also sadness.
I want to turn to go after this DD, but I've got a feeling he might have sent torpedoes down this little alley.
Clearly, the secondaries of the Renown are just simply better than mine. Because Lord have mercy. He got 2 fires on me there, perma-fires. Well, this was a game. It occurred. We participated.
I didn't die to torpedoes.
Neither did I. I only used 1 heal. I didn't get much damage though, unfortunately.
I'm not getting very much luck with my blind fire attempts.
As soon as I took the shot, the man lit up and he's sailing away. That's sadness. That was the worst RNG I've ever seen on a shot too. Like, that literally could have taken up the entire zip code. Or should I say postal code, since you're British. Postal code. Is Nebny gonna just run in and get yeeted by this Moss?
Probably.
Surely the Moss is just sitting around the corner with his sonar running right now, right?
No, well, He's not detecting me on sonar.
Good news is this game's about to end on points. So we won't have to wait too much longer.
4.5 minutes of chasing freaking DD around the map would be quite painful.
Especially when your DDs don't understand that, like, somebody could be... Yeah, I think he's just sitting around that corner with his sonar, waiting for this Nevny. Whatever you guys do, don't die. Because if you guys reset the freaking points for a while, I'm gonna lose it.
That would be fucking hilarious.
Look, there he is.
There he is.
Nevny versus Moss. Who's gonna win? I mean, there's
In
a
all
Nelson about to
fairness,
come around the corner
yeah,
with
they
HE
seem to be-
loaded,
they
so
seem to be
I'm pretty
stuck in a bit of
confident.
a, nah, fuck you, deadlock. At the moment, where neither of them seems to be. Nevny's gone full broadside. Be gone,
Well, that
fox!
Are you talking about the Garage?
It is.
Boy, that was a boring match for me, man.
But it was kind of dull. All
I did
around.
85,000 damage, but there just wasn't nothing for me to shoot. Sadness. Alright, well, that was a game. It existed. We'll file it away in the disappointing site.
That'll go on the really, really desperate for content video. I haven't played in 4 years, but people expect me to still put something up. That one will do. They call a bar a pub. What do they do with a pub? Drink and watch Pornhub. No, a pub is a social gathering place. So there is a distinct difference between a pub and a bar. And I'm gonna set the record straight with you young Americans. You young whippersnappers. Not you, Spartan. Talking about Mr. Ghost in chat. So, a pub is... You don't really have music, or if you do, it's very, very quiet in a pub. A pub is like... I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like hanging around in your living room with all your friends, but there is someone who will bring you drinks that's not your wife. Whereas a bar is like... Usually, like, they're a bit more modern, they're a bit more lively, they have uncomfortable chairs. It's
The closest thing to a pub that we have here that I know of, at least from my experience, is like we have a German place in it's up the road about 15 minutes from my house. It's called the Kleihaus. Now, obviously, house is spelled in German. but yeah, it's like an old brick building. It's nice, cozy. Everybody gets in, they sit down. You can order your lunch or whatever, sit and chat, and then you can order drinks or whatever. That's probably the closest thing to a pub here that I've seen.
So a pub, you'd have like the floors will be carpeted. There'll be like sort of loads of knickknacks and like paintings, usually of like the local area and stuff on the wall, like any historical relevance of like the town and stuff, like literally that's kind of the idea of the pub. The pub should feel like your home, whereas like a bar is, you know, you'll have like some sort of vinyl floor, loads of lights, sort of a bit more sort of modern styled, and
Gotta
generally
have a billiard table since you guys won't call it a pool table.
No, we do call it pool.
billiards.
Nobody
Oh,
calls
do
it
you?
billiards.
I thought you guys call it billiards.
No, billiards is a variant
It's a different
of
type of
snooker.
game, but yeah, I know. But
And snooker's a much bigger table too.
you ever play bumper pool?
What?
Bumper pool.
Bumper? Never heard of it.
You'll have to
Enough.
look it up. There's an actual variant of pool that is a very small table compared to a normal pool table, but it's got little bumpers set up as obstacles around the thing, and then there's a hole in the center, and the hole is surrounded by 4 bumpers, and you've got to play around it and try to get all your colored balls into the hole in the middle before the competitor. It's actually an interesting game.
I have never ever heard of it. Well,
Well, now you have. You'll have to look it up. It's called Bumper Pull. All right, so what's next? We still have
Next.
quite a few tier 6s out here.
it's tier 7.
Oh, you're going up to tier 7.
We are.
He says we don't recognize the hood, because why would we have the hood? Why would we have the resistance? Why would we have
There's
you know,
time to go back.
King George V? These are all ships irrelevant in British history.
And I am going to take the Vanguard because
Oh,
I,
you can
I,
have
do,
it.
I don't want to. I don't want to make you play the Vanguard.
Thank God. I'll take the
I
Monarch.
know how much you love that ship.
I'll take the Monarch any day of the week.
Apparently, if you visit Disney World, there's a pub there.
I believe it. Disney World has everything. Like, legitimately has everything.
And as Jeff says, a pub is pub is short for public house. It's like that's the whole idea. It's like it's very homely.
I think I've sent. I may or may not have sent you pictures inside Clay House at one point, but yeah, it's exactly what you described. It's essentially, it's German owned, obviously, but it's essentially a pub. Like it is not really. It's not what we would consider a bar here in the U.S. Like, most of our bars are kind of dark. Lights are flickering. Music's playing extremely loud. But yeah.
What I might do.
All right. Top tier. Lots of American battleships, so okay. Friesland Asagio. We get a Grom and a Z-23. Well, that seems a little one-sided. Not gonna lie, that seems a little off balance. It's all right. We bring the British 180 years of naval dominance or whatever you guys claim.
180 years. I think you'll find it was about 1,000.
Because you guys went back and forth with the different naval powers. You weren't the only one out there, but like, yes,
It
we
was-
don't.
it
You
was
have a
about-
lot.
It was. I think it was about 280 years we had the doctrine that we had to be twice as large as the next largest navy, and that kind of
that's just
stayed
'cause-
true until basically midway through World War II, where America just decided, no.
I love how we're
gonna
like
build-"
crossing each other here. It's like I'm going right to try to support the 2 cruisers and a battleship, and you're going left to support the 2 battleships and a destroyer. Fair enough. Splitting up probably isn't the worst.
In all fairness, it
It
is.
at least guarantees that we have at least a competent person on either flank, so there's that.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I'm not saying you.
I mean, one of them is a Friesland, and that means that you're not going to get torpedoed by it, so.
I have a 50% less chance of getting torpedoed.
Just remember, if you go up against the Fiji, the fucker has a freaking, like, icebreaker. Ask me how I know.
How do you know?
Because I have lost my goddamn mind at least twice on stream. Because I'm like, how the is he still alive? How do I ricochet off a Fiji? And then I look it up and I'm like, oh, I seem to remember this at one point being a thing. And then I completely forgot. By the way, Friesland's over here, so you've got the destroyer. The torp boat.
About turn.
I mean, nobody's in your cap, so there's entirely a possibility that he's just simply not there. Gonna beach. He's definitely gonna beach. That is a hive maneuver if I've ever seen one. Go ahead and plop that over the island. Hey, I hit him. Got the defense. We'll take it.
I did.
Also, you seem to have gotten the attention of every battleship on the enemy team.
I hit him
So-
as well.
But you also have 2 battleships with you, so it's essentially a 2v5 or 3v5.
Yeah, I actually hit that Friesland as well. You said he was going to hit in the island, so I was like, all right, that'll be there. And got
He
myself
did
a
too. He
cheeky
ran right
little
into the
defend.
island.
Aha, there is a DD here.
Yeah, don't forget, he's the one with torps. Would hate to see you get run up on twice in one stream.
Hup. Oh.
Waiting for this Georgia to get spotted.
This Carcachulio hasn't moved.
The what?
The Carcachulio, whatever the hell it is. It's Italian. If it wanted me to call it a proper name, it would have given it a proper name in a proper language like English.
The cockatulio. That sounds like a bird, my dude. Also, I was gonna say, when are they gonna spot? Finally. Hello, Mr. Georgia. Your name is Pandora. Well, you've opened the box. And I got one hit out of a full broadside of 9 guns. Yep,
They
I'm
have
playing British.
all the advantage over your own ships, yet they're opting not to really do anything with it.
Your guys are starting to shoot at me now, so there's that.
Oh, our DD just died over here.
Shocker. Ouch. Battlecruiser accuracy, am I right?
I'm basically over here by myself now.
Right in the middle of 3 teammates. What do you mean?
Right, no, this Italian.
Also, I'm the one getting shot, so I don't know what you're so afraid of.
This Italian is dead in the water. He's not moving, not doing anything.
Again,
And
I'm the one being shot,
have a New
while y'all are
Jersey
back
who's
there holding
reversing.
hands singing Kumbaya. Our Grom has picked a fight with a Friesland, and I don't have a way to get these guns turned this century. By the time I turn these guns, the Americans will have the larger navy.
I'm just waiting.
Oh,
for them
thank
to
God the Prince
realise.
Eugen is now shooting me while you 3 battleships reverse. Oh, fuck. You telling me this little turd's got freaking carrier over here too, or battle carrier? Gotta be Connecticut, right? Nope, it's Nebraska. Oh, it's a division of Nebraska and everything. That's fun. So anytime any of you guys would like to re-engage the enemy would be preferable, because right now I am coming back to help, and now I am the only one being shot at, while you guys are back there deciding who should get fired.
That's fine. I thought we were in competition over who's going to farm the most damage. You can't farm damage if you get.
You can't farm damage if you can't shoot him!
I can. I've got 19 kilometers range. Ooh, that was a nice hit on that Duke of York.
Lord have mercy. Like, I got these guys turning full broadside for you and everything. Somebody should be getting some damage. Hell, I even got the attention of their destroyer. Problem is, I'm not going to live long enough to get another heal off, I don't think. Yeah. There's only so much I can do. I came back to help you, and you guys all just ran away, so there was nothing I could do at that point. Like, if you're gonna need help, and I come back, like, I at least hope that somebody can do something. But there was nothing I can do there.
I was put in the same position as you because the New Jersey was reversed.
You weren't!
No, the DD was dead.
You're further back than anyone right now, Hive.
Yeah, because the
Just
New
wanna
Jersey
throw
was
that out there.
reversing, so I was like, screw you. I'm out of here.
Yeah, and then I come in to be a good teammate and go, oh, I'll help you with the crossfire, and then you guys just completely abandoned me, letting their entire team focus me down, including the cruiser. The destroyer comes back, they've got every battleship in the game shooting at me, and you guys are just back there going, we could do things, or we could not. Those are both options. They are both on the table. Lord have mercy.
In all fact, I was hoping they were going to push forward, focus on that AFK Cachulio, and then I was going to farm them.
I believe it's Caracciolo.
I have no idea. Oh, Nebraska.
I I now remember why I don't try to defend teammates.
I don't.
Never works.
That's why I did.
It never works in my favor.
When I realised they were bloody.
Now they're going to have cap control too, because our team's just sitting here watching. They haven't. This right flank still hasn't killed the Georgia that was over here. They did kill the Friesland though, so there's that. Now goes the Lucian. Oh, this is a loss. Unless Hive can somehow pull something crazy out of his ass, which I highly doubt. We got an Edinburgh here that's just begging to be death struck if he gets spotted from the left.
The Italian has now woken up, which is nice.
Yep. Like I said, if I'd have realized that everybody on that left flank was just going to reverse and hold hands, I would have never pushed in. I would have just kept my distance. But
In all fairness,
just things that you learn.
I was so focused on getting out of there because the New Jersey was reversing. The Cachulio was just sitting there. And I was just like, alright, okay, well, this flank is lost. So my plan is to just stay alive long enough that I at least can do a reasonable amount of damage before I died. Oh, Nebraska has just damage gone. Hopefully if we get a couple of fires on him, he is dead. Someone has prop mod on. Oh yeah, so Jeff corrected me because I was a dumbass. The British Navy doctrine was 2 navies. The British had to be as large as the next 2 biggest. Hence the Battle of Trafalgar. Come on, burn Duke of York. 2 fires.
Numbers aren't everything,
Put them
Mr.
out.
Hive.
Did I just popped up somewhere? Jenk, I don't know if you've said it already in chat, but do you want to give everyone the news? If you haven't already given them the news. I know you've said the news on your Discord, because I seen it flash up there, and then I seen you flash up here, and I didn't know if you said it here as well as there, or yes, but I'm basically saying if you want to give everyone the good news, do it. Do it. Do it. You should.
Broadside to a Kansas. There goes all your hit points. Well done.
No, he's focused on the Alabama, and his guns are not looking...
No. That's what I was watching. I was
right.
watching this Alabama go broadside to a Kansas at point blank and then lose literally all of his hit points. He's lucky to not be just outright death struck. Trade all your hit points in a terrible drive-by opportunity. And now he's about to give up the rest. Because broadside is the best side.
Got away with it.
Did he? He now has 13,000 hit points instead of 60,000 hit points. We're still losing.
No fires. God damn you, Vanguard. I switched to AP actually because he was turning out. And I'm half expecting that Nebraska? I think it was that was pushing around here. Oh, Duke of York, I changed to armor piercing. Don't bow in now.
Just shoot his superstructure.
Ah, he's tuning.
Hey, there's that British turn that never ends poorly.
I think technically that's a blind fire.
I can.
But he's still alive.
Alabama. Prince Eugen takes the shot over the island. Not a bad hit, but not great. We lose in 25 seconds. Unless you guys can kill somebody else. We would have won right there, but our destroyer got himself killed. To the Alabama. Oops, doesn't get it.
Damn it.
Oh, I can't believe that was a loss. It could have been a win too. Could have been. The enemy was playing like dum-dums there at the end. But again, if that Alabama hadn't thrown away all of his hit points against the Kansas there, he could have potentially been a little bit more aggressive at the end. But it doesn't matter. I didn't do crap. Like I said, I came back to try to assist, and found myself fighting everybody while my teammates watched. There was nothing I could do about it. When you've got a battle carrier, a British battle cruiser, the Kansas, what else was there? The King George and the destroyer and the Prince Eugen all go out of their way to shoot you because they have nothing else to shoot. It's not going to end well.
You sailed back to support and everything had its guns on you. I didn't realise I was too busy paying attention to what was going on.
Alright, so you're going donkey.
I am.
Let's go Marlborough. That seems like fun. We just load up HE with Azure Lane Nelson and watch the damage roll in. Udachi Mogador, top tier in a tier 8. What on earth did we do to deserve this? I don't think that's legal. Have you ever been top tier in a tier 8?
Never, actually.
I didn't think it was possible. Are you going right or left?
I think.
I'll go left.
Well, I'll go right then, because I was going to say I think left needs support because there's 2 cruisers.
Yeah, I'll go left. One of the cruisers is already running away. It's always a good start.
All right, I might switch and come right with you.
I just don't want to be the first thing spotted, because I'm going to have to turn broadside in a Marlborough, and that never ends well. And our Friesland is like...
I know, I feel
been
kind of
farting
bad.
around.
I hit Duncan so fast because the choice is Temeraire or Marlborough.
Well, neither of those options are terrible. Like, they're all relatively squishy ships. They're all British. Like, they're flat armor. There's no such thing as angled armor in the British Navy, I don't think, for whatever reason. But...
We didn't need it. Our steel was very good.
Yeah, that's what history shows.
There was one ship.
Try again?
The only ship that spectacularly got defeated was the Hood. And that's like...
Oh, you guys had a history of battle cruisers getting yeeted. Wasn't just the Hood.
Other battle cruisers, they're very thin. I've been spotted. I was spotted before you. So
Yeah, I didn't fire my guns at this Veneto, so... I didn't get detected. Oh, there's a crunch shot. Oh, and a Belfast. This is the perfect side to come to.
Ooh. Ooh, those are looking. Those are looking. Those look pretty good.
I did more damage.
I
I was gonna say, I did more damage with HE than you got with your AP.
I got robbed.
And the sad part is, this friggin' Kronstadt probably could do more with its AP on me than I get on him. Kronstadt is stingy when it comes to like, taking damage. I don't know what it is about the Kronstadt.
It's either overpens or ricochets. It's...
I think the Belfast is gonna stop, though. I got the shot out.
Belfast is smoked.
Oh, I did hit him with one. Didn't do any damage, really, but... Now, we looked over at the destroyer. There's a Georgia in the center. That is terrifying for my broadside.
I'm looking around because I am expecting to see shells coming at me.
Okay, both their DDs are in the middle now. Can I hit this Udachi? Surely not. But you miss all the shots you don't take, right? I mean, it looks good.
Like, that Kronstadt is
I hit him with one.
flat to them. He's going to turn it.
Our destroyer has lost all of his health in a freaking Friesland. Pow! It's been a Udachi, brother. Udachi and a Mogador just whooped this Friesland's ass. I think I'm gonna load up AP for this next salvo because I might get a good chance to look at the broadside of a freaking Italian battleship in a moment.
I just shot at him, he was flat broadside, and I got nothing. I got 8k.
I knew that little bastard would shoot at me. He's got nothing better to do with his time, does he? Bolted. Knew that Georgia was just sitting there waiting for his opportunity to shoot me. And Belfast is going to shoot at me too. I'm spotted indefinitely because our destroyer got himself killed by the first destroyer he saw.
In a Friesland.
In a Friesland. AP, it works. Shocker.
I think we're out of range of the Georgia now, at least.
Yeah, I think I'm out of range too. I like how this guy targeted me with his secondaries rather than the cruiser that was right in front of him. go. I will finish them off. Beautiful. We're
Just
giving up
still
all the cap
spotted.
control.
And it's like, oh yeah, of course I'm still spotted.
Both the DDs are in the middle. Shocker! Republique. That was terrifying. Where the heck's he been hiding this whole time?
All of their battleships came over here. I think... I'd love to say, I think I was spotted and they were all like, I'm going to hunt him down and kill him. But I think it might be somebody else's name they recognised and they're all fucking blaming trained over to.
Are you insinuating that people would recognize my name and then go out of their way to come kill me?
No, I don't think they would do that. I think
Does not sound like something that would ever happen. Why do I have no range? Like, hello? Freaking Kansas is only freaking 18 kilometers away. I can't shoot him. The HE! Thermonuclear warheads.
I joined this. They're pretty much they're ignoring me. This would be my third salvo at this broadside Kansas.
Hey, look, they have a Marlboro too, and he's also broadside.
That was a terrible salvo on my part. Oh, their Marlboro fired at me. Like the second time I've been shot at this match. That's it.
We'll go ahead and heal. Might load up some AP, see if I can catch anybody slipping. People don't expect the Marlboro to ever fire AP, because the HE is so disastrous for most people. That repub scares the shit out of me, though. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, he just fired at the, He gets away. Madness, man. Pretty sure this Kronstadt is part of the Facebook Finnish crowd.
I'm
least
actually
that's-
getting shot at now.
Hi, Barbara! I have AP loaded! That is a beautiful looking broadside you have there. You never heard what happens when you get caught broadside. Then again, I am firing British armor piercing, which is not known for its penetration power. So are you. And I'm bow in, and you did more damage to me. Weird how that works.
That Kansas has sailed broadside to me this entire time.
Yeah, you should be loving it. Like McDonald's.
He's got away with it.
Also, Kronstadt's about to make a huge mistake, I think. No, he's not. Come on, British armor piercing, hit this freaking Marlboro, for God's sakes. He's begging for it, man. Oh, God, it's sadness. Alright, Kansas is finally dead. Very good. Alright, we're just gonna load up some more high explosive.
Oh, no way.
Oh no.
Had that Kronstadt flat broadside and I dunked it. I blew my shot.
That is sadness indeed. Dude, I am getting robbed with these shots. I don't usually have problems with the accuracy of this ship, but for some reason, I am just doing nothing in this match.
Why does Hive sound like Spartan? I've come up with this. I've developed this unique ability. Well, not only can I do perfect impersonations, but I can do it simultaneously whilst talking in my normal voice as well. It's a unique skill.
God dang it! And then as soon as I fucking switch to AP or switch to HE and fire at the battleship, the fucking Belfast comes out of his smokescreen flat broadside. Hopefully this Iowa yeets him.
The Iowa got yeeted instead.
Oh, of course he did. I'm being flanked by a Kronstadt. This is bad. That thing gets my broadside at close range. It is guaranteed F-strike. Now's the time to use that fancy propulsion you have there, British. Well, that worked. Wait, okay, that's the Marlborough. I've got to at least angle against the Kronstadt, right? Just can't be broadside to him.
Dr. Ghost seems to be very upset with the British today in chat.
I'm going to do something stupid, simply due to the fact that this game is pretty much over and I don't care. Yeah, I was going to say, he's just sitting there waiting. I'm spotted by the fucking repub and the guy behind me. Like, this is a stupid idea. And of course the guns, I go to fucking look out the front turrets, and it always goes to the rear turrets. Why is this game so stupid when it comes to the camera? Like, why does this game always do that? It's like, oh, you want to look out the front guns because you're about to come around an island? Fuck you, you're going to get the rear turrets every time. Every time. Stupid. Hate that shit. Like, if you're going to give me the fucking ability to look through the guns, at least make it fucking make sense. Stupid.
It does do the odd weird thing.
Alright, well, looks like we're on legendary tier now. So at least there's that. I wonder what ship we will choose.
Well, I think because it's legendary tier, we can both play the Conqueror, because you know,
Yeah.
the wide array of battleships of the British variety that we have at legendary tier is
Oh, for sure.
just insane.
Thankfully, they just buffed this ship, making it tankier. Because, you know, Conqueror needed buffed. The fact that Conqueror holds my highest ever damage record, and also has 3 out of the 6 games that I've played over 300k, yeah, definitely needed buffed, I think. It was definitely lagging behind the other ships at the tier.
It's slept on, man. I'll be honest with you, I think
It ain't
Colombo...
slept on. It's one of the most busted ships in the game, and they know it, and yet
but
they're still like, oh,
yeah,
buff
but
it.
Nobody plays it, and well, the few people that do play, but look up, fucking hell!
Oh look, we have a Zarky guy in here. We also have an SC-43 guy in here.
SC-43. That's Sean Host Enthusiast 43, maybe.
Yeah, clearly.
They're all in freaking Conquerors.
Thankfully, everybody's in freaking destroyers in this match too. Like that, we got 2 Shimas, a Velos, and a Gearing to deal with. And we have 3 Kabas. Surely our Kabas can kill their destroyers, right? The fact that we have 3 buffed Kabas, surely they can hunt down and absolutely decimate the enemy destroyers in this match. Anything less than that just means you're bad at the Kaba. Unless, of course, you're Zarky, who just plays the Kaba at 16 kilometers, spamming HE the entire time.
We do have 2 Berg guys in Cabas as well, which is nice.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Yeah, they're one of the
who's-
competitive teams. They're pretty good. Like,
You see, I have done that logic in the past where I'm like, oh, this is such and such clan. I see them in the like competitive stuff. That surely I can rely. Dude, I have never seen such terrible teammates in my life as that night. I gave them credit, and then they immediately made me regret all my life choices, and then I just made them look silly over and over again. I'm like, well, I guess competitive World of Warships ain't what you think.
That have names that might even be similar to others that are absolute potatoes, and there are definitely a few competitive clans.
I just hit in Ohio with 3 shells, didn't get a fire. That is bullshit.
I went
Ow.
full broadside to that Ohio without realizing he missed, but I guess he kind of got away with it.
Oh, don't
'cause
worry.
I
I'm
didn't
getting
even
shot
do
at by everybody, I
5K.
think. Because I'm spotted, because our destroyers aren't doing their job. Theirs are.
No, look, I have this Cabros right here, right next to me. He's doing fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a Cobra right next to me, too, and I'm still spotted. It's almost like their team is out there doing their jobs as destroyers, and our team is just like sitting in the back waiting to shoot HE at maximum range. Because God forbid it, Kaba ever actually be a counter-destroyer.
That is 2 fires on the Ohio.
Ohio is
He's
shooting
just
HE
damage
at me.
conned.
Lol. Tell me you don't know how to Ohio without telling me you don't know how to Ohio. Let me see how my HE feels there, Mr. Ohio. Actually, that was pretty pathetic.
Yeah,
5 pins and no real damage.
I just hit him for nothing and no fires.
His guns immediately train on me, as you'd expect. At least he got AP loaded this time. Most accurate salvo you've ever seen from an Ohio. Literally lands all 8 shells. And again, I get no damage out of it. Dude, what are these people doing? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this ship does need a buff. Buff the HE pin. Clearly, I can't seem to pin the thing. I've hit his superstructure, done very little damage. I've hit his freaking ship, I've done like no damage. Can't get a fire because somebody else is shooting at the same target.
Well,
Everybody in this lobby shooting HE. We got a Duncan over here. We got a freaking Columbo probably loading HE too. Hey, there's the damage.
A Duncan should not be firing HE.
No, it shouldn't. But by God, you ask anybody else other than me playing the ship, they'll be like, Spartan, you played the Duncan wrong. You're supposed to shoot HE. It's got Conqueror guns. I'm like, yeah, well, Conqueror also has busted AP, and I use it when I need to. But I prefer to play the Duncan with AP because it's stupidly accurate most of the time. Alright, well, I guess I'll turn around and go the other way since the enemy has turned to run. These guys in these Cabos, look at them though. Look at these Cabos. You were bragging these guys up. Oh look, they found an enemy destroyer by accident.
After I took a tope from said enemy destroyer.
Ooh, I hit him with 2 there. Kill him! Notice how the friggin' Cabas immediately turn tail and run despite being 2 Cabas in a division versus 1
Right, okay.
destroyer.
No, you have to go quick because otherwise another one's in and you could be dead.
Right, okay, well, you can keep everyone amused if you're making me run down the guys to kill the spider.
No.
Bear with me, I'm going to hand you over to Mrs. Hive. She's going to play.
No.
Do it.
No.
Don't be a wimp.
Trust me, you can't be any worse than Hive. Alright, come on, Eason. There you are. There we go. The fact these Cabos are still, like, taking their sweet time. Oh, look, they found him again. Surely they kill him. Alright, so we know that we have all 3 of their destroyers here.
I'll have a look in a minute.
Down goes... Wait, one of them is over there.
God damn it.
Okay.
Let me guess. I died to Shimakaze torpedoes.
I don't know if it was Shima, you just died. I didn't pay attention to who did it. I know there's Velos over here and there's another Shima over here. Fortunately for us, we had the Kaba team that decided to YOLO across the map after leaving the Gearing alive. They finally killed the Gearing, but then they just like sat there and watched as they get surrounded and killed. Rather than coming back and defending the cap as we should be doing. Now I'm gonna get Shima'd.
Dr.
Widespread,
Ghost,
too.
Hold the hate mail. I have an excuse. There was a massive spider by the in our laundry room.
Mm-hmm.
So I, being the proud brave man that I am, had to tackle said spider and valiantly defend my wife's honour.
Tell them what you've done to the scary big spider.
She's saying, tell them why that motherfucking stamped on the cunt. That's what I did. Huh?
That's not what we do, get rid of a spider. A big
What do you want me
brave
to
man.
do? What you want me to do? Pick him up, tickle him, make friends, ask
Take
him
him
kindly
outside.
to leave.
Take him outside, put him in his little...
Pick him up, take him outside, and make him a little house. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm gonna live with. Jesus Christ.
God,
No
it's
excuses.
so
If there's
stupid.
a hurricane, you must never go AFK, gamer code. You, sir, have clearly never been in a long-term relationship with a woman.
Neither of you have been. Where's the monitor?
But there.
Right, it's getting late.
Yes.
Kids have been sleeping around.
No, I just murdered that destroyer and he's still alive. There's the Velos that's been spawned for him. The Shima has no hit points left. Come on, man. That was a beautiful blind fire, too. If only I had a teammate! Like a destroyer division of Kabas instead of running across the map to jump in the cap when I clearly marked that the base was under siege. But that's too much to ask for out of Kabas. They gotta run all the way across the map. They spent the entire game being as useless as possible. They took out one destroyer.
I will.
And you
go to the
dragged
Fleet
them up.
Network Discord.
Lord have mercy.
I will chew them out.
Dude, they literally spent the entire game behind us, and then they finally walk into a destroyer. They let him get away after we helped hit him down to nothing. Then when they finally do go out, I'm pinging the base saying, hey, we're under siege, so what do? They charge all the way across the map to be as useless as possible, get surrounded and killed. Fantastic. That's why I say, that the competitive scene of World of Warships Legends is not that impressive. I'm sorry. If you're in a competitive clan, that does not give me a level of respect for you. You have to earn that respect in-game. Otherwise, you're just another blueberry that's bound to disappoint. It's just the way it is.
Right. Well, obviously, we can't. We'd have to wait for that match to end. But I think we should remain with the British stream. I think we should try again, but I will play a British DD, so we don't have to rely on Cabas anymore. If it's a bad clanmate, is Spider Duties. Spider Duties.
No, see, I don't have a problem with Hive leaving there. He was asked by his loving wife, who does so much for him, to get rid of something.
She brought me
so
a
I have
cup
no
of
problem
tea
with that.
whilst I strained. The least I can do is kill a spider for her. I'm not, however, making it a house. I'm making it feel comfortable and setting it up with social security benefits so we can live comfortably in a tree. I'm just gonna stamp that motherfucker.
See, the way I see it would be about the time that you spend all that effort trying to like get the spider comfortable and everything, you put him down and that would be the time that a bird swoops in and just eats it immediately. It's like, here you go, spider, here's your new neighborhood, you know, complete with HOA and, you know, all that good stuff. It's a gated community. I think you'll enjoy it. Just bird comes down.
See,
Instant death.
Bungle Bear knows. Bungle Bear. I would rather suffer a hurricane than piss my wife off.
Fact.
Honestly, I've played it before. If you go back through, it'll be my
Blaze in
live
here.
streams years
Bad
ago.
Blaze.
I actually used to play a game called Kill It With Fire, which was all about exterminating spiders in the most spectacular, flamey way you can. Everything from a can of hairspray and a lighter to C4. It was epic. Right.
Alright. Now, I would absolutely love to be able to sit here and guarantee that I can get away with being a Mino, but
But you're a
I
man,
also know that if I rely on anybody, it's going to end poorly, so I'm just going to play smart and try not to get yeeted. And let the DACA commence.
closest thing to me is like directly off my bow now.
There are 3 destroyers. I would love to help you counter them. But like I said, I just know that if I move forward and get spotted, the entire team is going to shoot at me. And I don't have the luck that every other Mino player seems to have, where they can just get hit multiple times and not take any citadels. I get yeeted every time somebody looks in my direction. Oh, now that kind of changes everything.
Ah, now you have a victim you want to support me, hey?
Oh, if I can see him, I can shoot him. I
will-
can't shoot what I can't see.
He is gonna bundle straight into that island by the looks of it.
Oh my
it's-
god, and then the one thing, see what would have happened to me? You see what would have happened to me? The one thing that would counter me perfectly is right there. Tell me that ain't fate telling me to go for myself. And of course, no spotting. Dang it! I just wasted this freaking... In armor piercing we trust. I think that's how this goes, right?
Yes.
No! The dark!
Left that DP alive.
Alright, I think it's time for me to get the f*** out. The smoke will be running out shortly. Got a little bit of DACA in. And somehow managed to shoot down a plane. Louisiana must have tried to attack me. Oh, hello, Holland. Shima goes and gets himself murdered, so I can't help him.
The Shimmer tried getting into a gunfight with the Haaland.
Mm-hmm. And a Stalingrad.
That Stalingrad
He's alive!
didn't raid army.
Oh, I said he was alive. He's now dead. Okay, I'm gonna try to move up this left flank and get into a position to counter those guys behind that island, since they left to sit there.
I think he was trying to.
Is that cruiser abreast? That's kind of terrifying. Oh, it's blank. It'll be fine.
Probably.
He's not dead yet is the problem. Like, he's literally point blank with... Oh, and he shoots me. You little turd. Like, I didn't shoot you out of principle, and this is how you repay me.
Howland's
This
got
is how you repay me,
spotted.
and let me guess, you got a freaking, you got a reload booster ready too? Yeah, let me know how that feels there, Mr. Blay. Ouch, you son of a... Just die, Blay! God dang it, you're getting me spotted! Thank you! Lord have mercy! Alright, Holland is the one that doesn't have the radar. It's Smolensk that I have to worry about with radar. The only problem is, I do know that Stalingrad does have radar, so we have to be careful there. Let's go ahead and
And
throw
I'm
this up.
close enough to get radared by the Stalingrad.
Yeah,
He has
I'm not really, but I need to slow down. Man, it'd be nice to have spotting right about now. Dang it. This is the second smoke screen where I've just sat here and watched it and I can't see anything. I just can't see anything.
I can't spot because I know that Stalingrad has got radar.
He
and
literally
I'm
just
pretty
blind
sure
fired
it's
me and the...
ready. But
Dude, come on, man. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. Like, I can't see them, but despite them not being able to see me, every fucking one of them is sitting here fucking sending everything they got at me. I got fucking airdrop torpedoes, I got fucking destroyer just sitting here waiting. I got no spotting! I've got an entire fucking team of destroyers, not single fucking spotter. Unreal, dude. God, fuck off. Dude, it must be fucking nice to have teammates, because I never seem to get that. I never seem to get that. Their whole fucking team will go out of their way to counter me, and I can't fucking see a motherfucker for days. I sit there just waiting for somebody to spot something. Ain't nobody spotting shit. Not a single person on my team spotting. Nobody. God dang it, man. Just imagine. Imagine being able to just run around and do what you please and not have any consequences. Good lord, man. Whole fucking team just sitting there behind an island. Nobody'll spot. And now they're just countering everybody on our team. We had a Kitsanis too. Of course we did.
it's that Stalingrad. He's dead. We're gonna win. You guys think Wargaming will remove Kutchers from the ship market soon? I don't think so. I don't see why they would.
I mean, it's not a particularly good ship, so... It's not a terrible ship, it's just not broken enough that they would have to remove it.
Yeah, when it used to have stupid range, like, you could understand it.
It is amazing,
I
though,
don't know
that the
where
moment...
Holland is, because that Louisiana...
He's out there
appears to
torping
be
the fucking battleships.
closest.
Like, he's all the way out on the right flank of the map. Like, once they killed me, they've just been out doing whatever the fuck they want. They sat there the entire game waiting to counter me. And then I didn't get any spotting, so I can't see them. They can see me, I can't see them. And despite me being in a smoke screen and hadn't been spotted for, 5 minutes, they still managed to cross-torp the shit out of me with fucking airdrop torpedoes that I had to try to dodge, and then as soon as I dodged that, I ran into the fucking torps from the other fucking destroyer. Again, they spend their entire game trying to counter one player. And then they wonder why they lose. And then Yamato just goes full broadside to a fucking Louisiana like an absolute doofus. Like, those are still 16-inch American guns that you're going broadside to. Maybe don't go broadside. Like the one way that you get fucked. But he'll be eating a torpedo to finish him off pretty soon because Holland is still out here.
No, Holland's in front of me.
Oh.
Although, I don't know if I've got enough hit points to...
I was gonna say, don't you have sonar?
I do.
Or have you already used it?
I'm using it. It's currently in use.
I know it's only like 4.2 kilometers, but that's still more than he's got. Oh shit, never mind. He's not even in the smoke. AP for the win. You like what they did with the Druid, though? Where they're like, yes, you're an AP-only destroyer, but your AP sucks ass. It's gonna overpin every destroyer. It's absurd.
The guns, I had a gun knocked out by a Velos.
Yeah.
Its turret
like-
armor is 10 mil. It's retarded.
If this
how
destroyer
bad
goes
that
and kills
ship
all
is.
3 of these battleships, I would laugh my ass off. Would not be surprising at all. Like, Yama has no hit points, he could easily be killed. Bergon's full health, so you'd have to actually try to kill him. And then, I guess there's still a very healthy, whatever the fuck that is. Montana.
The Bagration since the buff, that's a ship I think they'll only put out for limited times, because Bagration's actually really strong. I think it's pretty much impossible for them to lose now. Oh, that Yamato has no health.
No, that's what I was saying. Like, he literally went broadside to a fucking Louisiana at 3 kilometers and then wonders why he lost all of his hit points. He's lucky he didn't get depth struck. Stupid. But surely these guys don't get everybody depth struck, right? Like, there's 2 full health battleships.
The torps on the Howland are pretty weak. He'd have to hit, like, I don't think a reload. Oh, maybe he would just have time, but he would have to hit them all. With those torps going by then, no, he's literally got no hope now. It's 100% a win.
Just sucks for me because I never get to play the fucking the Mino for what it is. Like, I would love to be able to just load in and be the fucking Mino that sits behind an island the entire game's got spotting all game long. I just never get that. I never end up with spotting, ever. I have to spot with my face in a Mino, which is a certain way to get killed.
Yeah, I kept that Louisiana and Stalingrad spotted for a good while until I had to move because Stalingrad was radaring me. But it's just a tad bit unfortunate that our Shimakaze ran into.
Oh no, I ended up bottom of the team. Shocker. But we won, guys. That's what matters. That's what I hear.
So it's the Spartan effect, man. The whole team, enemy team, or at least like 50% of them, right, shit themselves, lose their mind because they see your name.
Even Blay! Blay was over there. I didn't even look at the man. I just said, oh, look, it's Blay. I should be fine. He's fighting fucking 3 ships, and he still goes out of his way to shoot me.
Yeah, like.
And then he gets YOLO'd by a Schlieffen because of it.
But then everyone else gets to have.
Ruprecht, or whatever it was.
Everyone else gets to have a fun, free, and easy time of it because half of their team is just trying to kill you. And I feel bad for you, but it's kind of funny to watch because, like That Stalingrad had me fucking lit up. Did not look at me, even though I was like 8 kilometers off his bow, and was just looking at his guns over it, and his guns looking over at you. And I don't even think he was spotted.
And I wasn't even spotted.
And it's just like, this is just...
Like, they literally sat there waiting to counter me for the entire match, and then they wonder why they lose.
I'm gonna use
And the only reason they countered me at all there at the end was because the fucking Louisiana airdrops my smoke screen, and there's nothing I can do about that. I gotta try to dodge the torps. Because you got 6 fucking torps capable of doing 25,000 damage. Like, I can't take that. So I have to try to dodge, and then as soon as I try to dodge, I ran straight into the fucking torps of the goddamn Holland.
The average IQ of a World of Warships player is somewhere between, this is my 5th beer, and, oh my god, it's Spartan! they just fucking lose their minds every time. I genuinely, as much as I think everyone would love to be you, because like, you've got this massive following, so I fucking hate it at the same time, because like you're just gonna get focused. I think you were there. We were talking with, I think it was Final Boss. I don't know if you remember this conversation, but you turned around and said, he goes, "Oh, you have no idea what it's like to have the wargaming tag thing on, because you get the focus fired so much."
Yeah, they don't know what it's like to be focused, man. They get like a total of maybe 300 people show up in one of their live streams. That's like a good live stream for them. Like, they get 300 people. That is my average. I'm getting like 300 people plus every single time I live stream, no matter what time of day or night. And then people go out of their way to target me no matter what. And it has nothing to do with the wargaming clan tag. Like, trust me. Like, you guys think that they get focused, man. They don't play the game enough to know what focused means. And that's me. I love those guys. The ones that actually play the game. Sailing Robin, Final Boss. Love those guys. Because they actually play the game. But they still don't play the game enough to, like, know what being focused is actually like. Like, you don't know what focused is like until you got 5 or 6 enemies on one team that are stream sniping, trying to get into your game and trying to focus you, coming all the way across the map just to shoot you. So, you don't know what focused is like.
Literally every match. Right. It is getting a wee bit late for me now. So, in honour of Trafalgar Day, it is time to switch to a French ship. I used to do this if we had 3 of them, just do triple eons, but there's only 2 of us. So would you care to join me and partake in some absolute stupidity of, I think we're down to how many guns? 32? 14-inch guns?
I didn't realize it was that difficult to figure out. I mean, it is basically, I mean, you know a little bit about coding and stuff, right? Like, it's natural for you to think in 16s, right?
I couldn't remember how many guns the Leon had, to be honest with you. And I was like, yeah, it's 16 guns. And then, 2 of them. I haven't done it in so long. It used to be, that's what I thought in my head. It was like 48, but it's not 48 anymore. Hang on. How did I get to 48? 16.
Tier 7 match. They've got an Iowa and a Zeton to worry about. Jaeger and Split. That's rough.
I absolutely, I hate the Jaeger. I'm all for a final solution for anyone who means a Jaeger. Oh, it's just dumb.
There were so many people that when that boat came out said, "Oh, it's terrible, it's trash. Why would anybody want this?" And then I was the one person that was like, "Man, this thing kind of busted," and everybody laughed at me. They're like, "Do you think this thing?" And then ever since, it's just been torpedoes spammed out the ass, and everybody's like, "Jaeger kind of cracked." It's like, no kidding.
I posted a video with, I think I had, it was either 48 or 58 torpedo hits with the bloody thing in one game. It was just like, yeah, this thing is...
And for counter destroyers too, like everybody's like, oh, it's a terrible anti-DD boat. It's like, what are you talking about? You get 12 torpedoes times 2. How is that terrible DD? Like you literally get destroyers torping each other when they have 1 torpedo, let alone getting to send 24 into a cap and say, good luck.
And it's detection. It's detection. I think mine was like 4.7, 4.8. So you even outspot them by almost a kilometer as well.
And then the guns aren't exactly slow either. You only get like the 2 guns or whatever, but they're not bad. I don't know, man. People just don't know what means or what good ships are. I'm convinced of it. That's the same people say that the Bismarck is a good ship. They're so blinded by their own like bias, and then they're the same people that be like, Spartan, you're just American bias. I'm like, no, I just know what good ships are, and the Bismarck ain't it.
The Bismarck is fun, 100%. I don't think anyone can deny the Bismarck is fun to play.
That depends on the situation.
Good.
That man just got absolutely fucked up.
I hit him for just shy of 6k.
I just hit him with 5 shells. I hit him for 5,000. That man has no hit points left.
What is RTD up there? The freeze. I think the freeze gun has noticed what's going on.
He's spotted, so he just got radar, guaranteed.
Radar. What could have radared him? He couldn't have got radar.
The split.
Split. Oh, yeah, Split has radar on it.
Oh, look at the blind fire! I'd already fired. That was a blind fire too.
Well, there's a
like I took the shot because he was. Yeah, he was shooting at the Friesland. I was like, I know where this little turd's at. So I took the shot, and then he lights up immediately and gets yeeted. That was perfect. That blind fire was so beautiful. I'm getting better at that. I think my problem for the longest time was that I always fired too high. Now I'm starting to get it reeled in a little bit.
Did you see the short I put up the other day? That was an absolutely beautiful blind fire. The guy was spotted for like a split second. I reversed back out from behind the island and...
Take a shot at this Nelson over the island. It's not the best looking angle, but miss all the shots you don't take. We don't have anything else to shoot at the moment. Yeah, 2 ricochets. We don't overmatch Nelson, which is sadness. There's a second destroyer here, and given the fact that I see triple launchers, I'm gonna say, well, there's only one other destroyer, so it has to be.
No. The Jaeger's
The hell
the
was
other
that
side
then?
of the map. Oh no, the Jaeger donked it into... No, he turned very sharply.
Dude,
Oh,
the
no,
Omono, though?
Yeah, I was just about to say that Omono is...
I'm sizing him. No! God! Fuck! It's like as soon as I get myself ready to be able to actually shoot something, they disappear every time.
Oh,
Just give me a shot, man. Now he's going to be behind the island probably before I can ever fucking see him.
Charles Martel is quite broadside.
Yeah,
He's taking
and I just
that.
ran into the island because I was looking to shoot the Omono that just disappeared at the perfect time. Hey, my suffering knows no bounds today, man. When it comes to just the timing. I was about to give me a broadside, though. That could be juicy. If I can get this ship going forward now. Nope, because now the Iowa's angled perfectly against my position. Like he knows that I'm about to shoot him. I wouldn't push too far forward there, but that's a flaunder. He's used to just getting himself yeeted. Nelson's coming around. I don't know if you got a better angle than I do.
I was
I
just
don't really
about to
have
say,
it.
I don't know if he's going to be broadside.
I'll take a shot into a superstructure for now. That was a good hit. This is a Friesland, so he would yeet this Friesland. This Friesland needs to just get out of the way.
Oh, I've done 898 damage to him.
Yeah, he's flooding now. I think I'll hold my fire. These cruisers are definitely trying to, like, get my attention, but the Zeton's about to come around the corner, over-angled as hell. No, because then he decides to not come around the corner flat broadside. Dude, why are all these people suddenly, like, not being stupid?
Everyone has
I
all
don't
a sudden
approve of this
learned
message.
How to play World of Warships.
I don't approve of this message.
He shows me flat broadside. Trying to get.
I was
all
gonna say,
his guns on
somebody
you.
should be getting good hits on him. Everybody wants me, so, like, there's definitely damage to be had here. I have to dodge torps.
That Mauler was trying to extract to teaser the desert.
We just can't have fun. This is a Rovels dump. It was a waste of time.
It was. I feel kind of bad to end on that one.
I did 24,000 hull damage. Most of that was to a destroyer that decided to park in the smoke screen.
Well, hello, little miss. I was about to say we should run that again, but my little girl is just woken up and she has just come into Daddy's office, and I'm guessing you want to play, do you, Miss Miss? So, actually, perfect time to call the stream an end. Well, thank you very much for everyone who stopped by. Special thanks to the one and only Spartan Elite 43 for jumping in and joining us. It was fun. We should definitely do this again.
GG's,
And,
Mr. Hive, and
go
hope
on.
everybody has a good evening.
I got to do the outro last time,
Nobody heard it.
but they will, so it's your turn.
So if you like what we're doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, we will see you in the next video.